Good morning. Happy Saturday. This is Gina with Pumpkin Cup Handmade. I am here to share my two latest. These are special orders that a lovely lady has requested of me, and I've made them with my customary, for this size, cardboard boxes that drink mix comes in. And they came out to 3 inches by about 4.5, and there's a 1-inch spine. And we'll start with the kitty. It's an eyelet and a twine closure, wraps around 2 times, and a dangle. You can see that pretty little dangle. Okay. I've sewn around the image, then glued it to the page, then I've sewn around the entire cover. The spine is reinforced with chipboard and sticky back canvas, and I've stamped it. Which I'm so sad because I cannot find this anymore. It's like our dear Tim Holtz decided that it wasn't selling, it wasn't important anymore, I don't know. But it was my favorite binding method. Excuse me. Okay, onward and upward. We have a stamp in the front that I thought was nice. I've started and ended each signature with a tea-dyed index card that I edge punched. Little things. There is a generous mix of all different kinds of papers, little bits of ephemera that I've had left over from different projects. So all of the pages are like every different size you can imagine. Little tuck spot there with a butterfly punch. A quote. Parchment paper, top tuck. This is a journal card from Mrs. Coggs. Cut it down just a little to fit in the journal. These each have 3 signatures, as I like to do with my minis, or micro minis. See, I am not sure if there's an exact measurement for minis and micro minis, and there's maybe general guidelines, but not so much rules. So I figure this is a micro mini size for me. But I have made them as small as it can fit into a miniature matchbox, little teeny. Okay, tuck spot there. This is a coin protector and a butterfly. Goodness, I can't talk today because this morning, early morning, it's like 5. I couldn't sleep, so I got up at 4. I know, seriously, on a Saturday. Who does that? These are new little tiny images from Mrs. Coggs. Work perfectly in here. And a little piece of note paper for extra journaling. So yeah, I'm up the crack of dawn. I think it has something to do with my fibromyalgia. And then you're in so much pain from sleeping all night that you wake up just such stiff and sore. A journal card that I made with a little doily from excuse me, Roxy's Creations. Added that. And then this ticket that I've made with a little napkin decoupage. And then this is some wrapping paper, vintage children's writing paper. A pocket that I've made and I've stenciled on. Added Choose Joy. We have some vintage lace trim here. This is from the new Artie Mays, Tracy Fox, journaling card. And it opens like that. Yes, they've done a collaboration with tags, and now it's with journaling cards, and I think it's really cool. To corner tucks with butterfly journal cards. I hope everybody's doing well. We made it through Hurricane Sally. That was pretty awesome. We were close, but not too close. So, Pensacola is a few miles down the road, so yeah, those poor hurricanes, they don't really pick and choose who they hit. They just kind of go. The other half of the bag, the little washi tape on it. And I have an envelope that I got from Vintage Paper Emporium. This is from Tracy Fox, I do believe. And then the inside, we have a bit of journaling paper there. So yeah, today's cleanup from the experience. We had to get rid of a lot of dead branches, huge branches, like whole sections of our tree, which frankly our tree was dying anyway, but still it was sad. Excuse me. So today is the backyard. Pretty little journaling paper. This is a scrap of vellum that I had left over that I've printed on. And then I've made an envelope with my envelope punch board. Hope comes from Mrs. Coggs. I do believe this is Tracy Fox, and it's dimensional. And then the inside, we have a journal card from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and an awesome quote about friendship and helping each other. So we're gonna try and go out and about today. This is origami paper, and see if what's to be had with garage sales. Another Mrs. Coggs, and another piece of journaling paper. Who knows, there might not be any, but my husband and I like the thrill of the hunt, I guess. And it's just cool being able to drive around and just talk. We talk about our kids a lot, how they're doing, how we wish that there was some way we could help them, you know, regular parent things. Joy is when a tiny bird sings a big sweet song. I got this from an Etsy seller and I forgot to write her name down, I'm sorry. But yes, it's what do you call it? Oh my goodness. What is it called? Anyway, and then you put it together. You trace, you guys know what it is. Okay, inside we have a tag that I really like how it turned out. Vintage music paper, a little bit of stenciling, and a bird. Template, oh my goodness, that's what it was. Template. Shwoo, thank you for sending me those vibes. And that's the first one. A little bit of stamping here, and someone loves you. And that's the back. It wraps twice, tucks under like so, and you're ready to go. So that's the kitty one, and now here's this is so cool. Okay, let's start at the beginning. There's the dangle, so pretty. And it wraps around twice. There's the stamp on the side of that one. And this stamping came from a swap I was in with Rita Donnelly. She sent me a whole bunch of stamped images, but she stamped them on like paper grocery bags. Oh, how cool is that? They're the perfect color. They're wonderful. Thank you, Rita. Okay, here we go. So I've got this lined cardstock on the inside. And then again with this one, just a different punch, but the same concept to start and end each signature. I'll help us prayer away. This is a little piece of origami paper that I have left over, and you can journal on that. Just scraps of paper. Everything is so different sized that I think it turns pages easier, and it's kind of fun. Mrs. Cogs, an index card that I've corner punched, some parchment paper, another piece of that printed on vellum, vintage paper, another of those pockets. Real beauty shines within the heart, from within the heart, excuse me. And some journaling paper. The paper that I used for this is from Victoria's Design. Her nautical one. A little pocket that I made in the center for the journal card. Lots and lots of journaling space. Little tiny corner tuck with a quote, die cut, and whoops, Tracy Fox tea cards. A top tuck made with an image from Mrs. Cogs, and a scripture quote that she can journal on the back. The first signature. The second, we have some mushrooms from Tailor-Made Designs. A half circle tuck spot that I've stamped, and a journal card that I forgot to punch. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I will punch that. And the Sentiment Loving. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. It's a napkin decoupage. Excuse me. Choose Joy. Another piece of origami paper. Excuse me. This came from Janine Morton. Thank you, Janine. This again is a tuck spot for a bingo card from Artie Mays. And a tag from Tracy Fox. Beautiful paper. The center is another pocket with two Tracy Fox tags. One is floral and one is birds. A scripture pocket with a tag. Another Mrs. Cogs and another tag. Collect beautiful moments. Another half circle that I've stamped. This is from Artie Mays. And this is a tiny postcard. It comes bigger from Pinterest, but I've just shrunk it down. Another tailor-made mushroom. And then the third signature. And the envelope. A die cut. Take heart. Another die cut. And that same quote, because I liked it so well. The dogs were so quiet today. You know, I probably shouldn't have said anything. Probably start barking any second, but I figure 5 in the morning. Seriously, what is there to bark at 5 in the morning? A quote that I like from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Side tuck, a glassine bag with a tea card that I backed onto the heavy craft cardstock I had scraps of, and so it's super sturdy. Tiny corner tuck with a leftover rooster I had and another scripture card. And tuck spot there. I think this is Porch Swing Designs, Mary Lou's shop, and then a ticket I've had in my stash for forever. You don't know where things come from when they've been in your stash forever sometimes. Okay, I've made this journal card. There's the back, and I've die cut a tab, and then I've stamped it with a flower. A side tuck with a die cut that I have, hearts. And this is a tag from Arnie Mays, I do believe. And of course, seam binding from Papered Soul. Another Mrs. Cox in that beautiful purple. And tucked behind it is some more journaling paper. Nice tea dyeing on that one, isn't it? Actually, I probably left it in the oven too long and it went really dark. And that's the end of that one. That's the back. Thank you for watching. I hope that you liked it and that you'll want to subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Go garage sailing. It's a beautiful day for it. Bye-bye.